to talk about this with you. So this is a fan theory that has been going around the web ever since episode 8. And before I go into the thoughts behind this theory, let's take a look at this scene with Daniel. And so I can tell in this scene, Daniel tells Tariq that in the event that whoever eliminates all of the St. Patrick family, Yaz is to be allowed to be adopted, and then her name changed, her record sealed so that she cannot be found by Tariq or whoever decides to go ahead and ruin the entire family. But you know, Ghost knew it was gonna be him. And this goes petty level for me, y'all. It was one thing for him to send that letter or to have that letter written of knowing that Tariq was gonna end up in jail, because yes, you could definitely foresee that just by the path that Tariq was on when Ghost was still alive. But for him to also have contingencies for if Tariq actually gets convicted of this, Tasha is gone, because maybe he anticipated Tasha will be killed at some point, and if Yaz had to go into adoption, the St. Patrick name would be completely erased from her so she can go on and live a fruitful life devoid of any drama or BS that will follow her because of who her family was. When you think about it, it's actually brilliant, but also I think it seeds for something else. I have always been of the train that Ghost is actually not dead, whether I have been delusional or not, I don't care, judge y'all mamas, but I have always been on that train. And to me, with the most recent season of Power Book 2 Ghost, it has literally given us more and more seeds to further that belief. One, we still have yet to see a body for Ghost. We only have heard him talked about in death, but not seen a body, not had any confirmation from stars or any of those things. And then now with all of this new information popping up only after Tariq bypasses certain tragic little benchmarks, it's like, how did Ghost actually think all of this through while running to be lieutenant governor, while dealing with all of this BS, while managing a new relationship with Ramona, while grieving Angela's death? Like, so many things was going on, sir. I doubt that you was really about this life, and you was really drinking at the time, so you wasn't on top of it like this. So he has to still be alive, right? A lot of people are saying that Ghost set it up so that Yaz could be adopted by Ghost and Ramona, and while I think that that is just a beautiful idea, I don't know if when we see Ghost return back to the Power universe, whether that's in Force, whether that's here on Power Book 2 Ghost, or if they resurrect the original Power somewhere down the line in reference to the timeline of these series and, you know, things being rolled out. I don't know if he's necessarily going to be with Ramona. If Ghost does survive, the longer that it has been, the more trouble he can get into for like faking his death. So I think that it's going to have to be something perfectly orchestrated if he actually survived for him to not come back as James St. Patrick, but he's going to have to come back as somebody completely different. And while I know that there's a ton of really great theories that said that maybe Ramona was part of the plan that actually helped get him out of, you know, truth, and he actually survived, but she's part of the people who helped fake his death, she's also too high profile to just kind of like fade to black like that and to go stealth like how she would need to go if she's in a relationship with him. So while I do think that it's noble, or the idea is really creative and could be a dope story to tell, I don't necessarily know if Ghost and Ramona would be the ones to adopt Yaz. However, I do think whatever live version of Ghost that could be about to re-enter this universe, that could be it. Could y'all imagine Ghost just going to go start over with Yaz, his only good child? Well, actually, Rainey was good until Tariq. What if he did come back and was able to adopt Yaz? That's kind of insane to me. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Are you thinking that Ghost will come back and adopt Yaz and be with Ramona and they will sail off into the sunset? Do you think that Ghost is still alive? Do you think that he's dead? Let me know all of this in the comment section down below. But before I get out of here and end this video, I do also want to speak on Tariq and if he actually regrets shooting his father. So we have seen him go through different hallucinations with Kanan, and while he feels remorse about it, I don't think that he actually regrets killing Kanan or having Kanan put in a situation where ultimately he knew that he was going to go out by death and not go back to jail. But I do think that Tariq is struggling, or has struggled in different moments, with the fact that he killed his father. All of his struggles, or shot his father. Let me not say killed his father. He thinks that he killed his father, y'all, but like I said, I'm of the camp of Ghost ain't dead. So he shot his father and he doesn't have him anymore. I think that as the series continues to progress, Tariq is opening his eyes up more and more and more, and as he is literally becoming his father, so many of the decisions that Tariq makes, so much of the thought processes that he has, so many of the moves and the people that he has surrounded himself with mirrors a lot of the things that we saw within Ghost in his life. And I think that the more time that passes and the more that he lives this life that he currently is living, he is growing more and more remorseful for what actually happened, and he's getting wiser to all of what Ghost was trying to tell him. And I do think that we're going to arrive at some point where Tariq is really going to understand and be fully regretful for how